Welcome back, everyone. I'm out to Outpost X in the middle of Iron County, out here where the wind is blowing and it's a completely flat, barren land. But, you guys, this is an entire experience. It's like a hotel off-grid. You don't need power, you don't need water, you don't need service, you don't need food, and you don't need gas. So let's go for a walk. We got golf carts that look like some type of a jet engine looking thing. Look at this right here. Look at this golf cart. You can drive this thing around in the lake bed out there. When right after a rainstorm, you get a big large lake out there. It's pretty neat. You've seen photos. So guys, let's walk over here. This main lounge right here is where we paint. Little cards and lounge where you read. It's kind of warm. There's a few snacks in here. I'll show you. Come on inside. See this? Painted cards. It's kind of a vibe. Just hang out and lounge in here and write your name on the wall or something. And then you come out this way. You have a little cornhole outside. A little bit of cornhole plans, a bunch of mirrors. The mirrors help the heat stay out because in the summer it gets really warm. This is where you cook yourself some lunch. You can buy some food here. Restrooms. And then there's a laundry room right here. We'll actually go upstairs real quick. Let's go up here. This is like the lookout over the big lake bed. And a lot of people ask, why in the world would you buy this place, especially if you have a lot of money? It's because it's a unique, very, very, very unique place to be. And there's civilization like 15 minutes away from you. Cedar City is 1 hour away. Redhead is 1 hour away from Cedar or less. So from here to St. George, hour and 20 minutes. Here to Las Vegas, 2.5 hours. This is the view right here. That's the swing that you see when the lake bed is built up like a foot thick of water. Then it feels like you're out on the lake, but you walk in the mud and sit on the swing, and then you swing. And it's just peaceful and quiet. Today it's a little bit windy, and then we come in here, I'll show you the coffee lounge. You can see this is like a coffee lounge, and then some of that stuff like that. And then you can eat right here on the deck when it's not so windy. Then you can eat all your food that you cooked, so you can actually buy a full course day amount of food. And then you come right here, you start yourself a fire, and you kind of self-cook it. And then there's this boardwalk. You see photos of this when there's water on both sides. This is where you enter the water. So if the water level is like this high, you would step into water right here, walk over to the swing. Or there's that ladder. There's the stairs to nowhere. They're on the other side of that building. But you walk up these stairs and then you sit on this top and you can just see water. Then you have a trampoline right here. You can play around on the trampoline. Out in the middle of nowhere. Still. And then over here, you actually have a hot tub, a sauna, and a cold plunge, all that good stuff over here behind this wall. This looks like rock, but it's actually foam. It's actually foam that's painted. So you come this way, look at this right here. It's like a little quiet lounge. You come in here, you can view the lake or just sit here. And it's like in the summertime, it's warm in here. And then we'll go, I'll show you some more. There's like a bench lounge thing. Look. Some chair looking thing, but like a beach chair. But if you're sitting right here, you can see like a foot. You can't tell the depth of the lake, but it almost looks like mud lake. It's brown. But you just see the whole thing after a rainstorm. And then way out there, I'll show you some more stuff, but there's a piano out there in the middle of the water. And then there's also some lookout points. Here, let's see if we can see that. Stare to nothing. Nope, I don't see it yet. So we have those benches, then we have a hot tub right there. Let's see if we can look back in here. Just a shower. On-site shower. So then we have that tub, like a jacuzzi. There's another. These are some more jacuzzis with the step in, but they're like foam with like a waterproof stuff around them or whatever. Then this thing right here is the sauna. Come look at this sauna. You actually book all of this stuff online. So when you pay for the experience online, then you get access to this stuff. But this is the water, and then you just start yourself a fire. There's a lighter right there. There's fire starter right there, and there's all that good stuff. There's a little slider in here. Oh, that's ventilation. Anyway, sauna time. You can see the lake. You can see people out there. The sunset view out of this is really amazing. You can see the sun setting or the sunrise. What you see here is more expansion. They're building more housing, like places to stay. That's pretty much the boardwalk out here. And then this is kind of a built up, raised, so that even when it's after a rainstorm, you have a foot of water or whatever, you're still dry right here. Here's a word to read. You can pause the video and read this. You can pause the video and read this. That's it. You can go. So if we go from here, we're going to head over out towards where there's this. If this was wet, we couldn't walk right here in without getting wet. But there's unique features of this place, like this right here, space station. You can see. Let's get in there and show you. You can look inside there. That's just, you get up there. The young ones can get up there and whatever. And then you can see going on right here, you can see them working on some more stuff with more foam. Those are new tents. I came out here about 8 months ago, and a lot of this wasn't built out all the way yet. But those Zen Domes, they call them Zen Domes at the Outpost X. You have a kitchenette, a little kitchenette, and then you have a big bed with like the dome, and then you can move the curtains so that you can kind of see everywhere. And yeah, this is pretty insane. It keeps getting built out more and more and more. So again, guys, not very far from town, but it feels like you're in the middle of nowhere. So there's Cedar City Airport, 1 hour away. St. George Airport, a little over an hour away. Las Vegas Airport, 2.5 hours away, or whatever. And it's not all about civilization and conveniences. It's more about experiencing something completely unique. And Travis Chambers has done an amazing, amazing job of making this so very unique that you don't wonder, where's the gas station? You wonder, like, why would I not go out there to forget about civilization? I met people from California today, and I met people from Las Vegas and all over the world. They come out here. You see videos and posts all the time about it. This is all built out of foam with stucco, and you'll see that bed, for example. We'll look at that bed real quick. You could zoom in on that bed. You can kind of see just out in the middle of the lake. You can walk out there when there's a foot of water. It's kind of neat. And then these are caves that you rent. You can rent this right here. You're on the website. Are you zoomed all the way out? You're able to rent that. There's that swing. Oh, there's the stairway to nowhere. Zoom in on the stair. You can see it has no support and no purpose. You just get up there and stand on it or walk on it. That's where the stairway at Outpost X, there's a golf cart, and that guy's just out there experiencing the view of peace and quiet. It's just the most peaceful resort. So instead of booking a place that's in the city, you want to go park your RV, then you just book a place like this and you drive out here and forget about society and forget about money and everybody. Just bring the friends you want to spend time with to the place here, and then forget about everything else in life. That's it, guys. That's Outpost X. And stay tuned for more, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have you a whole new experience from this in 1 year from now. We're literally building this thing so fast. Travis is doing an amazing job at building this thing out really fast. These are new, or this is original, but then there's new things coming every time. Zoom in on that new airplane they brought in. They brought in like some marine old jets and stuff like that. You can actually see the helicopter and the airplane, or the jet. That's it. Okay, well, guys, come out here, experience it for yourself. I think it's between $200 and $500, depending on the experience you want. You can actually privately book the whole thing. I barely looked at it. It's booked out 2 months in advance right now. But if you're 2 months ahead from now, then you can actually book the whole entire place for a private event. But it's $23,000 for the 2 days I looked for in the summer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more. As always, keep being awesome. Thank you.